Okay, so what is RemoSharp? Well, as I mentioned in a previous video, RemoSharp is a plugin for Grasshopper, and what it does is to connect multiple Grasshopper documents together so that you can script together. The idea behind RemoSharp is to create something like a collaborative session that you can share your script together. And it gives us some tools for remote real-time collaboration and non-real-time collaboration. In the next couple of videos, I'm going to delve more deeply into how these tools are working and how you can use them for your collaboration sessions. But before that, let's take a look at the paper that I published on RemoSharp. And as you can see here, it is a solution for real-time collaboration and computational design. So any kind of field that has anything to do with geometry and geometrical data, well, basically what you need to do is to pass your geometry to other people if you want to do any kind of collaborative. So the usual way that you would do it is to serialize your geometry. What serialization does is to convert a piece of geometry into text that can be shared. And then that text can be read back into the geometry that you want to visualize. Now, the issue with this serialization is that, well, it's heavy, basically. So when your geometry gets more complex, well, the serialized code gets exponentially more complex, and it gets heavy and it gets really slow, which is not great for real-time collaborations and real-time communication. So what RemoSharp does is to send the instructions on how those geometries are made instead of sending the geometry itself. So here we can see one of the very earliest versions of this tool. So basically at that time, what we would do was to write some code and then send that C# code to a different computer, and that computer would execute that code and it would make the geometrical data that we were trying to create on our side. So in this way, you would be able to create really complicated geometries with just a couple lines of code that otherwise would have been super heavy to send the geometry back and forth, which, yep, is mainly the main idea behind this tool. So, yeah, and for us to use this as a collaboration tool, well, as I mentioned, there's real-time aspects and there's non-real-time aspects. You can share your script in real time and connect to multiple computers. You can share your functions and share those functions, those small functions with other people. You can also, as a feature, serialize geometry and save them in text files and share them with people. In other words, the main idea behind RemoSharp is, of course, real-time communications. But if you want to use it for non-real-time that requires less latency, that's also available with the tools that we get from RemoSharp. So in the next couple of videos, I'm going to show you how you can install it, how you can use it, and yeah, if you're interested in these kinds of videos, then a subscription to the channel would be awesome, and please have some thumbs up pressed. So yeah, see you in the next videos. See ya.